something for me. Then people say...
Fue hecha por mí y tengo los derechos. Я не защищен авторским правом. Использоваться в личных или коммерческих целях.
Rated X.
Tragic events in history, Sonic. Tragic events in history, Sonic.
Skip it up and down up. Skip it up and down up. Wait, no! Wait, no! Wait, no! Wait, no!
Kenjaku answers without hesitation, because a binding vow leaves him no choice. He has to end the culling game to merge Japan with Tengen. Hazunoki can't understand it.
The city train has arrived on platform 1. The city train has arrived on platform 1.
Someone has stolen my videos yet again. Seriously, people have been DMing me about a TikTok user who is re-uploading my videos regarding the new narrator skin, and it became his most popular video of all time in his channel, which is crazy. So who is this guy? His TikTok username is Magabdullah Nazir. It seems like an Arabic name, and if you look at his other videos, it looks like he's re-uploading from several content creators, not just myself. But look at this, the video he stole from me has over 100,000 views, while every other video he stole is really low. It's crazy! You know, people always ask me to add watermarks and stuff so they know who the original creator is. But no, I don't think so. I'm willing to record my real voice and not use text-to-speech software. Also, in most of my videos, I show my avatar so you can easily recognize me. So there's no need for me to watermark my shorts, so you can get the best viewer experience. And I'm not afraid of people stealing my videos, because if I ever wanted to, I'll just copyright strike them. But I'm not gonna do that, because if anything, it's quite the compliment. And the fact that it got a lot of views easily shows that my content really just works. That sounds like a praise, but let it be known that if you steal someone's content, you're a loser. But if that someone is me, then you're still—
Modern milestone skins have been way too overdesigned. I mean, just look at 1x milestone skins. Here, let me just show you why these skins are way too overdesigned. So we got milestone 1, look at this little fella, he has a cute little skull thing and it generally looks pretty good. Then we get to milestone 2, they get a cute little pirate hat and it looks like they're gonna steal my doubloons. And milestone 3 we just— Then for milestone 4 we just boom. Walking epilepsy warning. But seriously, I think these recent milestones just have been way too overtuned and filled with way too much layered clothing. I mean, just look at Elliot. It's a very simple design and it looks good. I can point out every single individual change they did to his milestones. His outfits barely changed through every milestone, but the final result still looks really good. Then we get to— Veronica's milestones. It's a different skin every single time and has way too much layered clothing. Like, what am I even supposed to look at here? What's going on? Can we just go back?
Why does Kenny die over 98 times in South Park but nobody remembers? Actually, it's not a joke, it's a curse. In the Coon and Friends trilogy, episodes S14, E11 to 13, Kenny reveals he's Mysterian, immortal. Every time he dies, he wakes up in his bed, but nobody remembers. Not his friends, not his family. He's been living this nightmare alone for years. But here's where it gets dark. When Cthulhu is summoned, Mysterian investigates the cult and discovers his parents were arrested for being part of it. At frame 1832 of S14, E13, you can see their arrest record on screen. When Kenny confronts them, they admit they joined for free beer and forgot why they were even there. Actually, that's the disturbing part. They don't remember what they did to their own son. Mysterian digs deeper but finds—
It is over. Ever since the dawn of battle.
Why does Kenny admit they joined for free beer and forgot why they were even there? Actually, that's the disturbing part. They don't remember what they did to their own son. Mysterian digs deeper but finds—
It is over. Oh my God!
Treat me like white teeth. Don't get me.
Smell maple syrup inside the car? That is not breakfast. That is a coolant leak from the heater core. Fix it before the windshield steams up with toxic fog. Is the strap cutting into your neck? You can slide my anchor up or down on the door pillar. The belt should cross your shoulder bone, not choke you. When the gas pump clicks off, stop pumping. Do not try to top me off. Overfilling floods my carbon vapor filter and ruins the expensive emissions system. Key won't turn in the ignition? I am not broken. I am just locked against the wheels. Wiggle the steering wheel left and right while turning the key to release me. Smell maple syrup inside?
Have you ever met toxic players in Jujutsu Shenanigans? Yeah, dumb question. Of course you did. They're everywhere. I've spent years humiliating toxic players, calling out their bad behavior, beating them, and showing why being toxic is just embarrassing. But then I realized something. There are way too many of them. So I chose the nuclear option. What if anyone could expose toxic players? Imagine being toxic knowing any message could end up in a video. That's exactly what this project is. If you run into a toxic player, clip it. Show the toxic moments. And if you can beat them at least once, even better. Send the clips to my Discord, and I'll feature them in my videos. If this works, toxicity becomes risky. And honestly, that's hilarious. For this to work, we need everyone to know about this, so please like, subscribe, and share. Have you ever met toxic players in Jujutsu Shenanigans? Yeah, dumb question.
This mod adds beggar. When you're in a village, you might see a small village. Dirty, sitting alone. It's just a kid asking for emeralds. If you give them one, they shake their head, so you give them more. And eventually, they give you something back. Sometimes you might get a nice reward, and other times it might feel like a mistake. But then you find another one deep in a mine shaft. This one isn't normal. It's a baby zombie. It doesn't ask for items, and the only way to get anything is to let it bite you. And if one of these beggars somehow gets struck by lightning, they turn into a witch. She keeps begging too, but every time you help her, she changes what she wants. And at some point, you stop knowing if helping her is worth it. This mod adds beggar. When you're in a village, you might see a small village. Dirty, sitting alone. It's just a kid asking for emeralds. If you give them one, they shake their head.
This is the rarest boss in my Roblox game. Only 164 players have actually beaten her, and she's the final fight of the game. To even reach her, you have to finish the entire fighting storyline and unlock her arena. She has 2 phases, crazy attack patterns, and she gets way harder the longer the fight goes on. If you beat her, she drops 2 of the rarest weapons in the game. Stillness, this heaven sword that has a cleansing ability, and Turmoil, this devil sword that has a burning ability. This is one of 6 of my game's final bosses. This is my Roblox RPG, The Cul-de-sac. Link it.
So now you start tickling Maki with his pillow fist, giving her a comfortable massage, and for his final attack he runs around like Sonic around the mountains for some reason, winding up for his final attack, but little did now you know, Maki finished Regan Giant. This punch is played 4 times. Most people pointed out how goofy that is and how awkward it felt. And I gotta admit, it's kind of a bit awkward, but I'll excuse it. I show no favoritism. Also in the slow-mo shot, I like to mention, she's talking at normal speed while it's slowed down, so if this was in real time, she would just go on like... I also love how Maki moves after this punch. She looks so rotoscoped, I don't know why. So now you starts tickling Maki with his pillow fist, giving her a comfortable massage, and for his final attack he runs around like Sonic around the mountains for some reason, winding up for his final attack, but little did now you know, Maki...
Come here, guys.
The performer blocks the main mouthpiece with their tongue while blowing into a tiny hidden hole. This reroutes the air into a second tube, spinning the small wheel on top. Now, it looks like a medical device designed to test your lung power, but if you tried, you would assume that you should just blow into the mouthpiece. But this would cause the air to travel down a tube, triggering a hidden mechanism. It releases a burst of white powder through a secret hole and right onto your face. The performer...
Okay, so how many of y'all...
I hope you die in a fire. I hope you die in a fire. I hope you die in a fire.
As soon as the owner dropped the meat on the floor, the caracal heard it and rushed down the stairs. He immediately spotted where the meat was and went straight for it. After quickly checking around to make sure the other big cat in the house wasn't nearby, he ate the meat without hesitation. A little later, when the owner came back with more meat, the other cat was there too. The mischievous little meat thief wanted everything for himself, so he started hissing to scare the owner away. Realizing this, the owner walked into the kitchen. The caracal followed him and took the meat, thinking it was all his. But the other cat had seen everything, and by then, it was already too late. As soon as the owner dropped the meat on the floor, the caracal heard it and rushed down the stairs. He immediately spotted where the meat was and went straight for it. After quickly checking around to make sure the other big cat in the house wasn't nearby, he ate the meat without hesitation. A little later, when the owner came back...
Are you as serious about game day dip as I am? Does your perfect dip slip and slide all the way to your boy's house? Now you might...
3 Japanese things that you must have. First, this crepe maker pan is the best tool you can ever have. Simply make the crepe ingredients ready, then just touch it with the pan, and in seconds, your crepe is ready. The pan is electrical and heats up automatically. Next, that measuring tool helps you to have exactly 25 grams of something you want to drink. It can be grounded coffee or your shaker before gym. It's perfect for people who loves measuring stuff. And finally, in Japan, this laptop desk is so comfortable and suits perfectly on your lap. It lets you study and work regardless of location. It also has phone holder, and even the mouse pad is built in the product. How genius is this Japan? 3 Japanese things that you must have. First, this crepe maker pan is the best tool you can ever have. Simply make the crepe ingredient...
This is the best unobtainable artifact you can get in Abyss. To unlock this, you have to get the Crab Quest, which is in the back of Ancient Sands, in a cave at the bottom of this mountain. If you swim to the back of the cave, there's a crab holding the scroll. Just collect this scroll and take it back to spawn. After talking at spawn, you'll be able to accept a quest from the crab, and if you complete this quest, you'll get the unobtainable Crab Claw artifact. It's really good because it boosts your money, but to complete the quest, you'll have to finish almost all the other quests in the game. So it is a late game item, but this is the best unobtainable artifact you can get in Abyss. To unlock this, you have to get the Crab Quest, which is in the back of Ancient Sands, in a cave at the bottom of this mountain. If you swim to the back of the cave, there's a crab holding the scroll. Just collect this scroll and take it back to spawn. After talking at spawn, you'll be able to accept a quest from the crab, and if you complete this quest, you'll get the unobtainable Crab Claw artifact. It's really good because it boosts your money, but to complete the quest, you'll have to finish almost all the other quests in the game. So it is a late game item, but this is the best unobtainable artifact you can get in Abyss. To unlock this, you have to get the Crab Quest, which is in the back of Ancient Sands, in a cave at the bottom of this mountain. If you swim to the back of the cave, there's a crab holding the scroll. Just collect this scroll and take it back to spawn. After talking at spawn, you'll be able to accept a quest from the crab, and if you complete this quest, you'll get the unobtainable Crab Claw artifact. It's really good because it boosts your money, but to complete the quest, you'll have to finish almost all the other quests in the game. So it is a late game item, but this is the best unobtainable artifact you can get in Abyss. To unlock this, you have to get the Crab Quest, which is in the back of Ancient Sands, in a cave at the bottom of this mountain. If you swim to the back of the cave, cave, there's a crab holding a scroll. Just collect this scroll and take it back to spawn. After talking at spawn, you'll be able to accept a quest from the crab, and if you complete this quest, you'll get the unobtainable crab claw artifact. It's really good because it boosts your money, but to complete the quest, you'll have to finish almost all the other quests in the game. So it is a late game item, but this is the best unobtainable artifact you can get in Abyss. To unlock this, you have to get the crab quest, which is in the back of Ancient Sands, in a cave at the bottom of this mountain. If you swim to the back of the cave, there's a crab holding a scroll. Just collect this scroll and take it back to spawn. After talking at spawn, you'll be able to accept a quest from the—
They squeezed their shoulders into the flooded tunnel while holding their guns against their chest. Next, they used their feet to inch backward until their whole body was inside. Even though it's filled with water, there's just enough space to breathe. And once they're in, there's only one way out. They have to keep moving through the tiny space without drowning. Now, this 9-foot tunnel is part of the Commandos training, and a warning to recruits is written above. If you enter, you die. They squeezed their shoulders into the flooded—
When this guy didn't want to go to his job, he found a crazy excuse to tell your boss.
Good morning, boss. I won't be able to come to work today. I'm not feeling well. I'm at the hospital right now, and I'll let you know when I'm able to. Nurse? Nurse?
When this guy didn't want to go to his job, he found a crazy excuse to tell your boss.
Good morning, boss.
You know how the best friend groups have that one friend that senses you're being left out? You guys could be walking on the side of the street, whole friend group walking ahead of you, and just when you're feeling left out, suddenly a hand reaches back, pulls you in. That's crazy. Why would she do you like that?
Yo, Monta, what would you do?
And that's when it hits you. These are the best type of friends you could have, cause it's never—
A captain hired a boy with massive ears whose only job was to tap every plank on the ship, listening to see if the wood was rotten and needed to be replaced. But one day, as a joke, the captain jumped from the top deck and landed right beside him, sending a thunderous crack across the planks that burst the boy's eardrum on the spot. That night, the boy replaced the sturdy boards around the captain's bed with the rotten planks he had collected, and at sunrise, when the captain stood up, the floor gave way. A captain hired a boy with—
Whenever this horse saw green grass, he remembered his childhood, because since childhood his dream was to live freely in open green fields. But his life was something else. He was made to run in races every day. First he was prepared for the race, then he was made to stand in a line with other horses. As soon as the gun started, this horse was one of the fastest running horses in the world, so he won almost every race. He had never lost a race in his life. One day, when he was being taken for a race, suddenly the back door opened. Seeing the fast-moving vehicles outside, he started feeling dizzy. When he reached the ground and saw other horses running, he felt dizzy again. Because of this, he lost that race. After checking him, the doctor told his owner that this horse would never be able to run in races again. As soon as the owner heard this, he left the horse in the middle of the road. The horse tried to follow him, but he could not do anything. Giving up, the owner went away to a place where only different animals used to come. The horse met a dog there and told him his whole story. After listening to him, the dog made the horse sit on his bike and took him somewhere. But on the way, after seeing a photo, the horse got lost in his old memories and started following it. Suddenly, the bike broke down, so the horse started running ahead. While running, morning came. When he stopped after getting tired, he saw a very big green grass field in front of him. Then he realized that this was his real destination.
Bro, why do parents blame literally everything?
Did somebody say for mommy?
To get the sculpture inside the eye of a needle, he first uses tiny tools to carve a rough figure, all while looking through a microscope. But as he works, his heartbeat makes the veins in his fingers pulse, and even the slightest movement can ruin a piece. So he only works in between heartbeats. Next, he refines the shape until it's perfect. And to paint it, he plucks out a single eyelash and attaches it to a tiny handle, then uses this as a brush. For tiny ships, he uses spider webs in place of ropes, and files the bottom of the needle to make it rough before sticking the finished piece inside.
It's not often that anime lies to me, so I found out the secrets to making perfect anime food so you can make it too. First anime shows using 3...
Three, two, one, go.
I just got
Yo,
cake.
I got creator apples. Yo, what? I'm gonna eat it. And I have 12. I will eat one.
What does it do?
Oh,
You're invisible.
It doesn't really do much. Don't worry about it. 3, 2, 1, go. Wait, I got a cake. Oh. Well, he's running away. It'll be okay. Oh, he's. Oh. 3, 2, 1, go. Wait. Oh, I got like a lightsaber. Oh, how much damage does it do? Oh, it doesn't even do that much damage. 3, 2, 1, go. Diamond lucky potion. Yeah, what does this even do, bro?
I got a dead diamond potion.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Wait. It doesn't do much attack damage either.
Nah, mine is so small, bro. This isn't fair.
3, 2, 1, go. Let's just eat this up.
Wait, it didn't go anywhere. Where are you at? I see your sword.
Bro. Oh. Thunder's. Yes. Wait. How are you still alive?
I'm him.
I think I do infinite damage. What? 3, 2, 1, go.
I just got cake.
I got creator apples. Yo, what? I'm gonna eat.
If you dig a well,
Wait. Yes, wait. How are you still alive? I think I do infinite damage. What? 3, 2, 1, go. Yo.
When you make a rabbit mad, it'll start hitting you with these little paws. Rapid fire. They can throw more than 20 punches in a single second. It looks super fierce, like a tiny boxer doing a full combo. But when the punches actually land on you, they're basically just light tickles. Even though rabbits look soft and sweet, their personalities can be surprisingly temperamental. Once they get worked up, they don't just throw their mini punches, they'll also do that classic angry foot stomp. And if you've ever watched two rabbits play with each other, you'll see even more funny skills. One rabbit might try to headbutt its buddy, while the other jumps up effortlessly to dodge over time. The second rabbit will start using fake-outs to see how the other one reacts. All this playful sparring actually makes rabbits incredibly agile. Constant hopping builds strong back legs, and with their flexible spine and lightweight body, they've got everything they need to escape predators in the wild. When you make a rabbit mad, it'll start hitting you with those tiny.
This man voluntarily walks into the police station after every crime, but he never confesses, because he comes here just because he's tired and wants to sleep in prison. For him, there's no place more comfortable than prison.
When you make a rabbit...
This man volunteered.
Roblox players, did you see this? So Roblox made it so if you play on PC, the Roblox app will just always run in the background now. Roblox says it so you never miss an update, but some players say they don't want Roblox continuously running in the background. What do you think? Is this a good idea? Roblox players, did you see this? So Roblox...
That guy's in my class. Poor thing. I should go say hi and brighten his day.
She really does attract attention, and because I don't like attention, I don't want her around me. Linda! This is bad. She thinks I think she's fake, but if he acknowledges her, I have no choice but to acknowledge her too. I'll be checkmated by social convention.
Oh wow, I didn't know you were there.
I simply can't let that happen. I'll disappear into the crowd. He didn't see me. That was a close.
I could swear I just saw my best friend.
Whoopsie. I accidentally teleported.
That guy's in my class. Poor thing. I should go say hi and brighten his day.
That thing's gonna close. This thing is 360 degrees with its jets, and the best part, you don't have to take your clothes off. What if I want to take my clothes off?
How did I miss?
Subscribe so I can get better at dating.
This dog is very selfish, even though it...
Yeah, crack me.
Your car's brakes aren't working. What should you actually do?
Don't worry, the babies are fine.
You'd better be right, or you're dead.
Oh no! This is bad. I've got to fix this before she gets back.
Let me check on the babies. What is this?
Can you tell? I'm multitasking, taking care of the babies and relaxing. Don't worry, the babies are fine.
You'd better be right, or you're dead.
Do it.
This is a marmot that hasn't had a full night's sleep in 2 years, but not because of insomnia or too much energy. At first, its owner didn't notice anything unusual, until one day they realized the marmot would sleep for a short while, then suddenly get up and stand straight on the bed. After looking it up, the owner finally understood what was going on. The marmot was standing guard. In the wild, marmots live under constant threat, so marmot families always assign sentries, taking turns to stand guard. Even when raised by humans, this instinct doesn't disappear. Whenever the owner called its name, the marmot assumed it was finally being relieved from duty. But when the owner only petted it instead of taking over the watch, the marmot had no choice but to stand back up and keep guarding. Eventually, the owner brought in a small guarding doll, and for a while, the marmot was finally able to sleep through the night. But before long, he figured something was wrong. One guard that never sleeps and one sleeper that never stands watch clearly didn't make sense. In the end, the owner had to occasionally lay the doll down, then prop it back up again. So the marmot felt reassured that guard duty and rest were being properly rotated. This is a marmot that hasn't had a full night's sleep in 2 years, but not because of insomnia or too much energy. At first, its owner didn't notice anything unusual, until one day they realized the marmot would sleep for a short while, then suddenly get up and stand straight on the bed. After looking it up, the owner finally understood what was going on. The marmot was standing guard. In the wild, marmots live under constant threat, so marmot families always assign sentries, taking turns to stand guard. Even when raised by humans, this instinct doesn't disappear. Whenever the owner called its name, the marmot assumed it was finally being relieved from duty. But when the owner only petted it instead of taking over the watch, the marmot had no choice but to stand back up and keep guarding. Eventually, the owner brought in a small, guarding doll, and for a while, the marmot was finally able to sleep through the night. But before long, they figured something was wrong. One guard that never sleeps and one sleeper that never stands watch clearly didn't make sense. In the end, the owner had to occasionally lay the doll down, then prop it back up again. So the marmot felt reassured that guard duty and rest were being properly rotated. This is a marmot that hasn't had a full night's sleep in 2 years, but not because of insomnia or too much energy. At first, its owner didn't notice anything unusual, until one day they realized the marmot would sleep for a short while, then suddenly get up and stand straight on the bed. After looking it up, the owner finally understood what was going on. The marmot was standing guard. In the wild, marmots live under constant threat, so marmot families always assign sentries, taking turns to stand guard. Even when raised by...
This IKEA flight almost destroyed my drone.
His teeth were infected and fell out, so by the time he became president, he only had one tooth left. It was removed to fit his
chicken.
We'd like to take a moment to announce that all on.
This 2-year-old cat always loved drinking the mother cat's milk. The man was curious, so he squeezed out some milk and tasted it. He drank it right in front of the mother cat and thought it tasted really good. Unexpectedly, from then on, the mother cat treated him as her own baby. She always tried to let the man drink her milk and often groomed his hair for him. When the man was eating, Cat would stop him from having human food and lie down to let him drink milk. When the man wanted to sleep, Cat would also come over and let him drink milk. To make the cat happy, the man would drink a little milk every time, but after drinking it a few times, he started to get tired of it. One time, he secretly poured the milk into the trash can and shared the rest with the other cats. The mother cat saw this and was extremely angry. She hid away and felt terribly sad. No matter how the man comforted her, she refused to forgive him. In the end, the man had no choice but to drink her milk again in front of her. But this scene was seen by the mother cat's mate. The man thought he would get angry, only to find that he was also interested in the cat's milk. So the man gave all the milk to him to drink, and even brought him to the mother cat. But the mother cat refused to let him drink any milk at all, as if she wanted to save all her milk just for the man. This 2-year-old cat always loved drinking the... It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water.
water. It's time to drink water.
In my chest, I have a regular stick.
A regular stick? That's what you said last time. And I ended up getting a decent item. Well, you got a crazy item too. I'm just gonna keep with what I got.
You sure?
Ooh, okay. In my chest, I have light gray wool helmet.
That seems pretty bad, which makes me think you're lying. I'm gonna take it.
Oh, man. Okay, well,
dang.
Alright, you got me.
In my chest, I have dried kelp block chest plate.
You can keep that, bro. I'll take this.
Dang it.
Ooh. Oh, that looks trash. In mine, I have leather leggings.
I think you're lying again because it's so bad.
Dang it, bro.
In my chest, I have Prot 2 diamond boots.
I'm gonna keep what I have.
Okay.
In my chest, I have a shield.
A shield? Just like a regular vanilla shield?
Just a shield.
You can't pick three bad items in a row. I'm gonna pick mine. Oh my gosh, 64 wind charges?
I had a shield.
Oh, I have 5 rows of hearts. Okay, do you have all your items?
Yes, sir.
All right, so in 3, 2, 1, go. Get back.
Oh.
Imaginary technique. Hollow.
No. No. I'm good.
Oh, shoot. Yes.
Bro.
Arranging. I can see everything.
Jump boost?
Hollow purple.
Yo.
Hollow purple.
Bro.
In my chest, I have a regular stick.
A regular stick? That's what you said last time. And I ended up getting a decent item. Well, you got a...
I shake him!
Why do artists spend thousands of dollars on custom ear molds?
This one developer made a game that's going to destroy Roblox. This is Willem Stellar, and he joined Roblox all the way back in 2007, and he loved it. But Roblox kept adding updates that ruined the game for him. So in 2019, he decided to do something insane, and he started working on a game that would fix all of the problems that Roblox had. And at first, it didn't have many players, but Willem Stellar never gave up and kept improving his game until something crazy happened. Roblox ruined their platform by removing chat and classic faces, making hundreds of thousands of players leave Roblox and join his game called Latoria. This one developer made a game that...
This mother eagle froze the moment she realized she had accidentally crushed her only egg. She sat by the broken shell for days, refusing to eat, waiting for a life that would never wake up. That night, a farmer quietly climbed the cliff and placed a chicken egg in her nest, hoping to heal her broken heart. When she woke up and saw the egg whole again, her spirit returned. But when it finally hatched, a tiny yellow chick emerged instead of an eaglet. The eagle tried to fly, calling for her baby to follow, but he couldn't. So she made a choice that stunned everyone. She gave up the sky. She stayed on the grass, protecting him from predators. Even as a full-grown rooster, he still follows his queen everywhere, and she looks at him with the same fierce love. She chose him over the clouds. Do you believe a mother's love has no boundaries? This mother eagle froze the moment she realized she had accidentally...
If Hungry Tiger is placed in front of human and deer, you might think it has 50-50 chance of choosing between human and deer. But Predator doesn't target their food on guesses. Bigger and wider animals are often slow runner, but might be dangerous. So smaller and weaker are often prior to Predator, but might be faster and faster, since something thin and calm like human seems obvious option to catch, but viewing something walking upright like human is unique and wild. So Tiger would likely avoid risking his steak to new prey, and will always choose deer as his food. If Hungry Tiger is placed in front of human and deer, you might think it has 50-50 chance of choosing between human and deer. But Predator doesn't target their food on guesses. Bigger and wider animal...
If you really wanted to destroy humanity, try pulling the sun toward Earth. You might think it's impossible, but the sun has its own magnetic field. So just imagine a giant magnet so powerful it could drag an entire star. Move the sun just 1% closer and the oceans start boiling. Move it a bit more, the atmosphere burns. And if somehow the sun actually hit Earth, we wouldn't even see the impact. We would be vaporized 8 minutes earlier because that's how long sunlight takes to reach us. If you really wanted to destroy humanity...
I've looked to my right, Deji. Look to my left, AJ. These partners stink of...
If you raised a Paraceratherium, it will see you as its parent. Paraceratherium was a giant extinct hornless rhino, which was also the largest mammal to ever walk.
After the serpent tricked Eve!
Here's how I make super healthy gummies with just 4 ingredients.
So the base of these gummies are made from real fruit, and you can use any fruit you want. But right now it's strawberry season in the garden, so I harvested about a pound of these, washed them off and removed the stems, then added them all to a food processor, along with the juice of 2 lemons, 1/3 a cup of honey, and one optional addition I like adding is some elderberry syrup to add a little immunity booster to these gummies. And finally, 3/4 cups of water, and I'll blend everything up until I get a nice smooth mixture. Now to thicken these gummies, I'm using agar-agar, which is a natural gelatin derived from seed.
This is the most important quest for beginners in Abyss. When you're starting the game, you'll see this teleporter, so here's how to build it. First off, talk to the scientist. After that, you need to grab 4 parts from spawn, and here's the locations. Toilet paper under the table, toilet behind the leaderboards, door leaning against the tube shop, and there's an antenna on the hill next to the storage container. With all the parts, you can talk to the scientist again to build the teleporter. After you build it, you do have to activate 2 other teleporters to use them. There's one in the shop at Ancient Sands, and another in the shop at Spirit Roots. And even though it costs money to teleport, this is one of the...
In today's Abyss video, I'll be hopping on as a noob.
Abyss finally released, and what's the new code? Go to settings. Abyss finally released, and what's the new code? Go to settings, scroll all the way down, and use code RELEASE. It's all caps, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys a
Abyss finally released, and what's the new code? Go to settings.
Okay, another legendary. Game's scaring me, bro. Oh my god. Oh. Is he Angel? Kraken? No freaking way. Oh my god, what? No way. Before Pity, bro, had me thinking I got a normal legendary, and then it freaking faked me out. And I got Sea Angel too, bro. That's like the one thing I think I would have wanted. It only took $10, guys.
today's
Abyss finally released.
in today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys a complete.
I'll show you what's next. Yeah, this is groundbreaking. It's better than ever. Wow, it's a new look, and it's looking real good. Yeah, looking real good.
Introducing the new Knit and Sew Shop at Michaels. Discover hundreds of yarn skeins in a range of colors and textures, with all your favorite brands together in one place. Shop the
In today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys a complete beginner's guide to Abyss on Roblox. I'm gonna explain each and every quest that you need to do, the best progression guide, all secret locations, and just a bunch of other useful beginner tips that you need to know to actually progress inside of this game. As always, hit that like and subscribe button to become a part of the OG 500,000 subscribers, and let's hop straight into this video. So this game has officially just released, and in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys the best way to actually progress in this game. When I first started playing this game, it was super confusing, but I'm gonna break every single thing down for you, so let's not waste any time and hop straight into this. So the first thing that you want to do when you first log into the Abyss is go over to the Kraken, because the Kraken is gonna give you guys some of the most essential early beginner quests. For reference, this is like Sensei Moro from The Forge. If you guys have played The Forge, this is gonna be your tutorial guide, so go ahead and start any quest that the Kraken gives you. And yeah, these initial quests are really easy to do. Usually they just ask you to catch a bunch of fishes that are just going to be located right outside the dome right here. Now to go outside the dome and actually fish, all you need to do is just walk out there just like this. And as you guys can see, you're going to be out in the open ocean with a little glider, a tube, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, now you just want to go ahead and use your WASD keys to go all over the place. You can also go up by pressing E and go down by pressing Q. Also, you want to watch out for fishes that can actually attack you. For example, this is a pufferfish, and if you guys know anything about pufferfishes, they are bad. Stay away from them. Fishes with these little diamonds on top of their heads also are hostile, so if I go close to this guy, he will try and attack me, and every single time you get attacked, you lose a little bit of oxygen. So check that out, you lose a bunch of oxygen. So your main priority early on is to not get attacked, not die, because when you die, you lose a bunch of money and a bunch of fish too. Once again, this is stuff you're gonna figure out yourself, so I'm not gonna focus too much on it. The only thing that you want to keep an eye on is your oxygen early on. That's all you need to care about, because if you run out of oxygen, you die, and if you die, you lose a bunch of stuff, which we don't like. Anyways, once you have started the Kraken's quest, you want to go ahead and complete said quest. Doing the Kraken's quest early on is gonna give you guys a lot of money, and yeah, this is a must. I highly recommend you guys to finish the Kraken's quest. I believe there's like 8 quests in total, so go ahead and complete all of them. It shouldn't take you more than 20-30 minutes if you are going at a casual pace, and completing these quests is gonna give you some money, which you can actually go ahead and use to upgrade your equipment. Now to see your equipment, you want to go ahead and hit this bag in the top left hand side of your screen, and once you do that, as you guys can see, you have 3 things that you can actually upgrade. The first
Grip, stability, precision. That's the essence of driving. Lawfin.
I'm gonna be showing you all the locations of all 4 items for the scientist quest on Abyss. Let's get right into this. So first off, go over here, talk to the scientist, and he'll want us to find 4 parts to build the porta potty. So first off, we need to find toilet paper, which is located right over here. So right by these 3 guys, go up to them, and underneath the table is toilet paper. So click collect, and next we need to find a toilet. So go over here to the leaderboards, and it's pretty much right behind them. So run past, and then behind the tree is the toilet. So click collect, and now we need to find a door, which if we take a look right over here, over by the tubes, there's a door leaning right against the building. So let's go up here and let's collect the door, and now we need to find power relays. which I believe I saw them right over here. So they're in between Mr. Black and the builder over there, and here they are. So let's collect those power relays, and now we need to return to the scientist and we need to give him all of the items, which I mean, it looks like it's already built, but let's talk to him just to complete the quest. And there we go, the tele toilet works again, and now we can teleport anywhere we want to, which I mean, we don't really have any places unlocked right now, but once we discover this place and this place all the way over there, we can easily teleport to them by just using